guns are the problem, I think, well, that's kind of a hard thing to say because my father taught me so well about guns that I didn't even trust my own buddies.
Oh, cool.
Like when my friends would come over, because he would confiscate from other hunters, he would confiscate their rifles and stuff, and he would catch them hunting illegally. He has to keep them in his closet before, like, until it goes to court.
Wow.
Because it's like evidence, So you could go into his closet any given day of the week and open up, there's like 15 rifles just sitting in the corner, My buddies, dude, they're like, Dad, your dad's fishing game one. Like, well, show me the fucking goods, I was like, yeah, and I would just
Hell
be like,
yeah.
yeah, and I was like, no, I don't. Even like my best buddy Tim, like I was like, all right, well, I'll show you, but we're not touching shit. I mean, I grew up with guns, like full on, and I have a positive relationship to guns. But since I've been in Germany and since I've had children in Germany, I've never had to actually have to like face this dichotomy in my head, It is crazy, I mean, I grew up with guns, like full on, and I have a positive relationship to guns. But since I've been in Germany and since I've had children in Germany, I've never had to actually have to like face this dichotomy in my head, like this double-sided thinking that I have, because obviously I think like that too as a parent. Right? Like,
all of a sudden, before it was not a problem, and now it's
I
like...
can't even fucking watch a movie where a kid gets hurt anymore, I'm like, oh, poor boy, what happens to the parent, and like everything. But now but the other side of it is, like, I grew up with my dad taking me, I mean, okay, so all of the fathers in my life are going to watch this, so like you have to kind of say, what dad was that?
Gotcha.
But my like Mark is for me, like he was my he was with my mom from like, I don't know, I was thinking like kind of kindergarten, first grade-ish, all the way to high school, and then we've always stood in contact,
Oh, cool.
So and he's
Those are key years too.
Yeah, full on, like you have like, and my biological dad, we always had a relationship even during that time, obviously, but he was for me like this like we'd go on the weekends and we'd go shooting, just like me and him. He was a Department of Fish and Game Wildlife.
Oh, cool.
He retired, but so that was his. It was just like as a boy, he was like a glorified Boy Scout, with a gun, right?
Yeah.
And he was the kind of dude, like a lot of those guys are like hunters and stuff, and he wasn't really much. He was never a hunter, but he was a shooter. He liked to go out and shoot targets and.
Cool.
And he at 10 years old, there's a picture of me, and I got like a .357 Magnum, and he's teaching me. This is the first gun that I learned to shoot on, and I just remembered like those are moments I've had with my dad are like so bonding.
Wow. Yeah.
So when someone says to me that like the guns are the problem, I think, well, that's kind of a hard thing to say because. Like my father taught me so well about guns that I didn't even trust my own buddies.
Oh, cool.
You know what I mean? Like when my friends would come over, because he would confiscate from other hunters, he would confiscate their rifles and stuff, and he would catch them hunting illegally in the Angeles mountain range in Los Angeles is where we lived at the time.
Nice.
So there's like dudes up there, and so he has to keep them in his closet before like until it goes to court.
Wow.
Because it's like evidence, So you could go into his closet any given day of the week and open up. There's like 15 rifles just sitting in the corner,
It's like every kid's dream. Like,
yeah, and my buddies, dude, they're like, Dad, your dad's fishing game one. Like, well, show me the fucking goods, I was like, yeah, and I would just
hell
be like,
yeah,
yeah, and I was like, no, I don't. Even like my best buddy Tim, like I was like, all right, well, I'll show you, but we're not touching shit because I know like he's gonna grab it and just be like. Ooh.
Yeah, Tim.
I know Tim Smith.
Is he watching?
It's a very American name, Tim Smith.
Mr. Smith.
Right. I think he's living in Idaho now. But anyway, like the whole thing with that was that like, the dad said to me, the gun is always loaded. All these cool things, and it's kind of like the survival thing too,
wow,
right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like I was talking to my son the other day. I was like, "You want to like go learn how to shoot a bow and arrow?" He's like, "Yeah."
Cool. Yeah.
Like I don't know. There's something about that. But but obviously in the big picture when you see the school shootings and stuff, like how it's just a different argument,
Totally. Yeah.
And I don't know if
that's the way you grew up is the way it should be. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's cool. Yeah. As a kid, I work with kids now, and they're telling you, what do you find better, the USA or Germany? I'm like, well, one bad side is, as a kid, I thought machine guns were awesome. I'm I'm Baujahr Siebzig,
Yeah.
1970 born. So Rambo is a big thing, and
Our chicks in bikinis is like.
seriously,
I fucking love those videos. They just,
yeah. What's better than one M60 machine guns? Two.
Two.
Like Sly Stallone. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I always wanted that in high school. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to fuck with a kid with two M60s.
Yeah.
It's different when you have kids. So it's, I don't know.
Yeah.